Hey crew, it's Pitt, and we're back with another reaction video. Today, we're diving into something. This is an artist that I got a lot of respect for so far. Every one of his songs have been solid. Next week, I might get into the controversial one that actually introduced me to him. I don't like doing second reacts, but it is obviously one of the topics that we cover here, so we'll do that. But this one caught my eye because I dropped publicly today I guess it's got to be me, and this seems to be dealing with some of the same subject matter. Now, it's not dealing with the issue like I did, but it is dealing with saving our children. This is going to be Burden, Save Our Children, the official music video. Let's dive in.
Picture this, 4-year-old little girl, she don't play much. She don't smile, she don't laugh, she don't say much. She don't know what it is to be a kid. She don't have any friends but grown men. And what they want, you know what they want.
Yep. That's where we at, bro.
What they paid for. Nobody think about the children till they take yours. And nobody could imagine this could ever happen, to have a kid never living next door.
2 million children a year, 1.2 million children a year. That's a horrible stat, people. Pay attention where your kids are. My kids didn't get to go nowhere. I sheltered them too much, probably. But they've had a stable environment, and I shut down a lot of things.
Till they take yours. And nobody could imagine this could ever happen, to have a kid never living next door. The truth could bring tears. 1.2 million children a year. 1.1 COVID deaths worldwide. You won't help save the kids, but you will live in fear.
Ooh, that's heat.
More that I hear, more disgust that I get, that the world could commit so much horrible So for the children, used, bruised and abused, to you I refuse to forget. I'll be looking for any other signs. If something isn't right, you can say it with your eyes.
I'm watching, y'all. I am. I'm out there watching. Because I know the signs. I lived the signs. So, what he's saying right here, he's saying something right here.
Tell me how a mother can sell her own baby and live with it for the rest of her life. Man, it's crazy. We know about the raping, we hear about the torture, and all of the stories of horror, but we just ignore them. They don't want to do it, but somebody force them. Well, what about the third trimester abortion? Who buys the fetus? Who sets the prices? Some kids will never know how precious life is. They get pumped full of drugs and lay their lifeless. You ain't ready for the truth, but how hot this mic is, I gotta tell it. If you can ignore this, then you heartless. I know we can take more out of the darkness.
I need to figure out how to get Burden my thing, y'all. I didn't put any in things in my video. I started to not do it on this channel because I don't want it to seem like I'm trying to chase views or I'm trying to get subs. There are better ways to do it. If I wanted to just chase subs, I would do Love Bites video all day. I would do Ryan Upchurch videos all day. I do a lot of them because I am trying to get subs. I am trying to get views. But that was not the intention behind that video. What he's talking about right here, the signs behind the eyes. Like, this mask hides things. Besides the fact that it gives anxiety to victims. But it's not just kids. There are grown women out here that are being held down by their mouth. There are grown men out here being held down by their mouth. Things happen. Anxiety is real. Depression and suicide are real. And they're a bigger pandemic than where we're at.
Kids, I gotta tell it. If you can ignore this, then you heartless. I know we can take more out of the darkness. And before they make your kid a target, pedophiles should die before charging.
Bet. All I'm saying, if this, my kids are on, like my son's almost grown. He's bigger than I am. So I'm relatively safe from that situation now. But let me find out. Let me find out one of my people has some issues. And y'all go back. I just did a Broad Next video. Phil the Animal, I think it was. And I can show you where you wind up. Because the courts ain't doing the right thing.
Did you know in the year of 2020, statistics still show 1 out of 10 kids will be victims of human trafficking? And that this year alone, 200,000 of them kids are in the US. There's 130 people being trafficked every hour worldwide, day or night, rain or shine. 30 million children have lost their childhoods to this horrendous activity.
Come on.
So I don't know about you, but for me, this is unacceptable. And change must happen. Look, there's kids being trafficked and trapped in a world that you don't think exists. The adults that they trusted to teach them and guide them through life. These people are sick. I look.
It changes your life in ways that you can't even imagine when things like this happen. Like for a normal person that hasn't had it happen, you can't even imagine. It completely changes your entire worldview from that moment forward. It completely changes how you look at people, how you interact with people. It changes everything about you whenever something like this happens. Everything.
Don't think exist. The adults that they trusted to teach them and guide them through life. These people are sick. I look at these pictures of innocent children, not all of them taken, but all of them missed. And I just been praying that somebody's coming to save them and make them feel happy and bliss. You do not need a cape or superpowers to be a hero. Let's save our children. Let's spread awareness. See me, I'm willing to step up and speak on behalf of the millions who fighting this war.
Man shit.
The rich and the poor of all races, selling kids like a store. In y'all's faces, I can't take it no more. Their future depends on us. Right here in this nation, we love the poor. They're hungry and cold, some sleep on the floor. They keep their head down, not allowed to look forward. Some never felt love, they only felt force.
Ooh. This might come out today. Like this was supposed to be 2 days from now. This is probably going to drop tonight.
What if we could find them all and bring them home and heal them? Could we come together? Could we work together? Could we say together now, save our children?
And that's a common theme with Burden. Every time I do one of his videos, I'm like, I can't wait to put it up. I've got to do it now. And it's funny because he did that with his last song. The more I learn, I'm going to let it play out. I'm going to let it play out. Because you know how we do. We got to let it play out. Save our children. I started to end my video with that. But I didn't want to seem cheesy. Like I don't want to come across like, I know I get preachy on here and I know that I do a lot of talking on here, but that's not my intention. My intention is to bring light to things that need light. And the more I learn about Burden, the more impressed I am with that young man. Because he's young to me. I'm old. And the more I learn about him, the more impressed I am. Burden, I appreciate this song. It hits me on a personal level. So thank you for what you are doing. And thank you for the courage to say this, because there's not a whole lot of songs about this out there. With good reason. It's a tough subject. And most people are scared to touch it. But you did. So thank you. To the crew, if you're still hanging out, I appreciate it. I appreciate every single minute that you are with me. I appreciate every single view. And I am praying for you daily. Y'all try and get Burden my thing, because it needs to get out there. I'm okay. I'll give him the raw file if he doesn't want to associate it with the YouTube channel. But my voice is not enough. I can't scream loud enough. I don't even have a voice. Yeah. This has been Penn State. Peace.